All right. Hello, those of you who chose to tackle digital storytelling. It's a pretty awesome way to teach really all areas of writing and storytelling. So as you can see, I based this off Penny Kittles. I went to one of her sessions, and this was part of her session was on digital storytelling, and I loved it. So this is why I'm sharing it with you. So Penny Kittle is sort of the thoughts behind this are hers. Okay, so basically, this is just a little bit of a background of why I wanted you to even think about including digital storytelling. We must explicitly, there we go, teach how to imagine writing. Katie Woodray called this teaching move writing in the air. She says students have forgotten the importance of imagination in writing. Years of compliance and task-oriented writing across content areas has taught students the habit of following directions. They have been rewarded for organizing how we tell them to, and so they wait for us to show them how to organize every assignment. Too many students no longer trust themselves to make decisions about their writing. So that's why this is an important one that I wanted to include, is this digital storytelling, because it's a real way for them to get back in touch with that imaginative side of their writing. Okay, so digital storytelling in movie, basically you need to include, where's my little pencil here? You need to include text, you need to include images, you need to include music, and you need to allow them to develop something that they are interested or passionate in. And maybe they really like squirrels. I had to restate the squirrel as a positive. So, but those are the keys to digital storytelling in iMovie. Okay, so this is again just a little bit of a sorry about that. My mouse froze on my other screen, and I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So basically, if you are thinking of setting up a digital storytelling project in your class, these are some of the, oh my goodness, now where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. These are some of the things that you want to be thinking about. So how is it organized? What's the pace of the photographs and the video? What are the images pleasing and actually communicate? The tone, the media, is there a combination of photographs and video as well as text on the slides to actually get across the story? And then here's some of your editing, your conventions. So spelling, punctuation, and again, you don't want to let them put text on slides that is not correct. I included a Vimeo recording here. This Vimeo is a post-secondary instructor talking to her post-secondary students about creating about creating digital storytelling projects, but it actually has some good things I think that you could take into an elementary classroom. So have a look at that. I think it's about 3 minutes long. It'll give you a little bit more of a sense of sort of what is digital storytelling. Okay. These are now what you want to do when you're thinking about a digital storytelling project is you want to put students in groups. For sure, this is too big of a project to not put them in a group. You also want them to analyze their own skills. So if they're really super techie or they're really a super amazing writer, you want them to go after their strengths. So but then you might say, yeah, but then the techie kid actually doesn't meet any ELA outcomes. But they're not sort of a standoffish tech. They are very much part of the creation of the story. So when somebody who's really a good writer comes and says, well, I think I'd like to have this image. Well, they say, yeah, but what is the character doing? And what's the plot? But I think that this is what's going on in the story. So they're going after their strength, but they're all as a group gaining tech skills and writing skills, which is exactly what you want in here. Okay, so again, if you want to look at a couple of exemplars, these are elementary and middle school exemplars. The first one is using a a pre-written poem, and the second one is an original script. So just so you have a little bit of an idea of what's happening there. Okay, so again, how to start. Planning is basically the key to a digital storytelling. So they have to map out their plan. So they have to list out, just brainstorm a list of possibilities. Then they have to definitively, they want to have a role. So they need to know what role they're playing in the planning. And then they help each other. They go like, I wonder, I noticed. They just have a real brainstorming session to get the ideas, both the visual ideas as well as the storyline ideas. And then you jump into, okay, now we have a specific subject. So after all of that planning, after all of this is done, all that brainstorming and I wondering, then they decide on a subject. So first, I need a subject and a purpose for creating the text. Then you do all the writing and go back and forth between the writing and the text and the writing and the text. So these are the decisions that a student has to make. So I need to make as a writer, what photos, in what order, what music, what does the music fit, the tone, blah, 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 all the way through there. And then I think this is a really important part. You share your draft, even struggling, not great first attempts, because again, when you do that, then you get that feedback and you get that feedback loop going, and then all those great things happen. Okay, so again, just to give you an idea of kind of the depth of this project. And again, if you are wanting to dive a little bit deeper into the why and the how to create a digital storyboard, it's a pretty short article from Edutopia, and it just kind of gives you a little bit more rationale as into why you want to do it, and a little bit of help into the tech side of it, but not a lot. So I would suggest go onto iMovie, do some of these steps that I just talked to you about, in that you want to know what you're going to be putting into your movie. Probably use one of your pieces of writing just to save some time. That would probably be the best way to do it, and then have fun with iMovie in there. Okay, hope this helped.